Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's get into this story. We are talking the response by Cyril Ramaphosa to the USA aggression towards South Africa, and finally we get to hear what the president thinks of the latest communication from Donald Trump's office. Let's read his response. Please give this video a thumbs up as we take a look at commentary around this. He was getting cooked left, right and center. We'll take a look at the content of his tweets and also his responses about our pension fund, the city of Johannesburg, and of course the secret phone calls to Elon. Let's take a look at this. Thank you so much for joining us in this video. Let's continue.
A very simple and straightforward answer to that. Yes, I have spoken to Mr. Elon Musk. When I went to the United Nations General Assembly last year, he came to my hotel room and we had a discussion, and the discussion revolved around his would-be investments. So did I speak to him? Yes, recently the answer is yes. We continue to engage with a variety of people.
Well, looking at Cyril Ramaphosa's statement or response, you can clearly hear that they are still pandering and looking for the USA's attention. I doubt that they are looking for any response right now, because if they were looking for any response, they would have engaged South Africa as government directly. They would have sent even a simple ambassador to convey their concern about the issues that were raised. The fact that they just issued orders and they are not having any other means to communicate with the government, it just shows that there's nothing that South Africa can do. So the best thing, most of the people were saying, even in the comment section, that South Africa must cut ties with the US until they are willing to have diplomatic communications and not just social media playground spats. Now, Cyril Ramaphosa issued out this notice or tweet. It did come via Twitter, but you will find it other platforms. This one was issued on the 11th of March 2025 around 3 p.m. and it reads as follows. In true Ramaphosa style, he starts off by saying, "Honorable members," yo guys. Okay, let's continue. Continues as follows. The United States remains a strategic and historic partner. Continues. South Africa maintains its active engagement with the United States through political, diplomatic, and economic channels. Soon after the establishment of the Government of National Unity last year, the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation and the Minister and Deputy Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition undertook official visits to Washington, D.C. for engagement with the administration, members of Congress, business and academia. Following the election of Donald Trump in November last year, I had a telephone call with the president-elect to congratulate him on his election and to reaffirm our commitment to strengthening relations between our two countries. Then the next paragraph, Ambassador Ibrahim Rasool, who has recently been posted to Washington, D.C. for his second stint as our country's envoy to the United States. Ambassador Rasool is on the ground with his team engaging with various stakeholders to underscore the importance of deepening economic, political, cultural relations between these two historic partners. We have taken note of an executive order and recent statements by the current U.S. administration about South Africa and aspects of our domestic and foreign policy. administration and other stakeholders to correct this mischaracterization and to restore the ties between the two countries. That was what Ramaphosa shared in his Q&A. Of course, let's take a look further at what were the sentiments around this statement. Anva A, put him here on screen, says, Uncle Cyril, at the same time, don't take cuck from the US. Don't let the apartheid AfriForum bully you in any way. We respect you and you're doing a great job, Mr. President. Keep up the good work. God bless you. Oh, that's something sweet to come out of this of challenges. Just saying, look at your leadership. Definitely, this is the time to reshuffle. You know, there was a time when Zuma was reshuffling every 3 months. This is definitely a time to reshuffle. It can't be business as usual. And Cyril Ramaphosa mustn't even think for 1 minute that Donald Trump will come around by himself. So this means that Ramaphosa, just brave yourself for the worst. Cancel every agreement up front so that we save face and South Africa doesn't look like it's being shunned by America, but it must look like South Africa is the one that's looking for a partner that will respect it. That is the way that they should go about it. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. And on the fact of land expropriation, land expropriation bill, it's not working. It's not working at the moment. I think the best way that they should go is, this is a bit on the left side, guys. So they should get a partner who will take the bill to court, and that court proceeding must be fast. It must happen sometime next month or so. They must drag them to court, the government to court, and then so that the international people can see how the Constitution is weighing or reviews the law that was passed. Do you understand? So that everybody can see that the Constitutional Court is considering the merit of this law. So that will then show that there is a democratic process in this, and it was not just an oppressive law. Whether it will pass the Supreme Court of Appeal to Supreme Court of Appeal or Constitutional Court, I'm not sure where this would be law-wise. Guys, please comment on that part. But what I'm saying is that let it be vetted through a court of law, and that way everybody will see how the bill was challenged, and if it is indeed unjust, it must be scrapped. If it is just, it must continue. That's the way they will get confidence of the markets, business leaders, or other investors. Let me know what your sentiments are down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video.